Style Nikki G here. So I want to show you guys how you can get the PlayStation PSP on your cell phone. Now I don't know if this works for all models of phones. I mean, it should. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. But I'm running a Galaxy S6, so I have no problem doing it on mine. So there's a couple things that we need to do before we go ahead and get this emulator. First thing I need you to do is go into your settings. You're going to go down to your security settings. In your security settings where it says unknown sources, we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn that on. This is going to allow us to be able to install the APK, which is the application for the PSP that we're going to download. Now I'm going to include a link that's going to bring you right to the place where you download the PSP APK. It should be in the description. And what I'm noticing from my other videos is no one seems to be reading descriptions, but I'm sure you will for this one. So anyway, I'm going to turn it off because I already have it. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the market and we're going to download two applications. Okay, now if you've ever followed any of my other videos, you probably already have both of these applications, or you've seen me use them. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go into our market and we're going to download these two applications. So the first one I want you to get is Astro. Now, if you have another file manager, you're welcome to use that. I don't really care what you use. This is what I like to use, but you need a file manager. Most of the phones come with one now. I don't like the one that comes with the phone, but it's still a file manager. So go ahead and download Astro. You don't need to get the Pro version, just get the regular version. That's good enough. After you've downloaded Astro, then I'm going to want you to go and download Zarchiver. And there it is. So go ahead and download these two applications. After you've downloaded Zarchiver and Astro, and they're installed on your phone, I'm going to bring you through Astro real quick to give you a little tutorial on what you do with it. When you download this PSP application, it's going to go into your downloads, or it might prompt you to install it right then and there after you download it. The whole thing is, after you download it, you're going to have the APK, as you can see it right here. So let's go ahead and get that. So you're going to click on the link below, but since I, of course, don't have the link up yet because I'm still making the video, I'm going to go to the site right now. So here it is. Now, sometimes ads pop up and you get another pop-up screen at times. Just go ahead and back out of it. You might have to go back to it a second time. The whole point is you want to get to this site and you want to make sure two things. One, that you have requested the file PPSSPP Gold version 1.11. There's a new one out. I guess you could use that one too, but I'm showing you the one for this one. Now, if that's what it says and you're on the right spot, go ahead over, and on the other side, you're going to see the download now. Now, there's always different ads here. Never know what you're going to see when you come in here. The whole thing I want you to understand is the only download button that you're going to click is the orange one that says download now, and it always looks like this. So go ahead and hit that. Hopefully it downloads on the first try. You might pop you over to another screen. If you hit it and it brings you to another screen, just hit back and come back to the screen and hit it again, and you should get the download on the second try. Hopefully you get it on the first though. So after you've downloaded that, you'll have the APK. You go ahead into the APK, or you go through your file manager and open it up. Maybe it'll bring you here. My phone particularly asks me if I want to install applications from unknown sources for just the particular application. Say allow this installation only. Maybe your phone does that. It's a great feature they've added to phones, so you don't have to constantly keep it on. But if you have it on, you keep it on, you shut it off, whatever. So after you've downloaded that, you're ready to get some ROMs. Okay? So the place that I like to go, I mean, you can literally go anywhere you want to get ROMs. I personally like to go to free ROMs. You can put free ROMs PSP in, and Now here you go. If you put that in, the top link is obviously going to bring you to the PSP ROMs. The second link is the actual entire website. I'm going to go to that because there's something else that I also want to show you. As you notice here, you see a bunch of different systems of games, 4 games, whatever. You can actually get emulators for any one of these systems. Nintendo, for Sega, for Nintendo 64, for anything you want. And it will work on your phone. So here you go. Here's a whole nother thing about other emulators and other games you can get. So we're doing PSP right now, which seems to be the closest to the more modern one for your phone, because obviously you can't get a PS4. PSP is like kind of between PS2 and PS3. So you're going to be confronted with an alphabet. So think of a game, or if you just want to browse through them, whatever, and go ahead and open up the link to it. Now I'm going to do it with Tekken, because Tekken's what I already have in here. So, we'll wait for that to load. Okay. Now here you go. You got a whole list of games. Now, what I'm going to suggest to you, I'm using Tekken. You're going to see, like as you can see with Tekken Dark Resurrection and Tekken 6, there's multiple links. Just pick the regular one. That's all you need to do. Get the regular one. When you hit it, it should automatically start to download. What it's going to download is a zipped file. Now I'm going to go back into Astro and show you what I'm talking about. After you've downloaded this zip file, it's going to be in your downloaded folder. And it's going to look like this. Okay? Now, when you have that there, okay, I want you to go over to it. I want you to hold your finger on it so it highlights. If you accidentally highlight multiple things and you got like a whole bunch of them, highlight it. Just hit the back button, it'll unhighlight them. But go ahead and hold down on that. Once you have that, mine it looks like a package. It might look like this on yours too. Once you have that highlighted, go up to the top right corner where you see the 3 dots. And we're going to click the first option, which is move. And we're going to back out of here. I just hit the back button on my phone. And I'm going to go into the PSP folder. And I'm going to go to the game folder. And I'm going to hit paste. And I'm going to paste it here like you see I've already done. So here you go right there. You'll have this. These other 2 won't be there yet. Okay, you'll just have the box of the zip file for the Tekken 6. So after we've done this, we're going to open up Zarchiver, the other application that we downloaded. Now we know where it is. It's in the PSP file. It's no longer in our download file. And the reason I tell you to move it to the PSP file is because after you extract it from the zipped file, if you get multiple ROMs, you're gonna want to know where all your games are. So the best place to keep your games is in the PSP folder marked games. Common sense. So after you do that, you're gonna go to the zip file, and you only have the one. You won't have the other 2 yet, the blue ones. You'll only have the zip file. So go ahead and touch that zip file, and you're gonna be confronted with this menu. You're gonna choose the second option, which is extract here. Go ahead and hit extract here, and what you'll see is these other 2 pop out. These will unzip out of the folder. After you've done that, we're ready to play some PSP. So go ahead into your PSP application, and when you open it up, this is what it should look like. Now, when you first come in here, you're not going to see the game. What you're actually going to see is this. Okay, this is basically your memory and all the different folders in it. So we're going to scroll down to the PSP folder, which is right here. We're going to open that folder up. And then we're going to quote choose the game one, where we extracted our game from, and then you'll have it. There's your game. Now you might get some glitchy play and slow moving. That's fine. There's a fix for this. We're going to go into the settings, and we're going to change. We only really need to change one setting here, and that's frame skipping. You see it right here where it says frame skipping. This will actually be on off. Now you could change it to whatever you want, 2, 3. I wouldn't really go beyond that. It'll skip too many frames. 3 seems to be about equal with what it is when you play it on your actual console, and the way it comes through the television. So I would choose 3. And after you've done that, you can go ahead back. Here's your game. Just pick the game you want to play. All you gotta do is touch it. Ready to play. I'll show you a little bit of how it looks. No, I mean, you're not going to get this amazing quality. Tekken 6. And you may have to make up a profile so it can save to this profile all your progress like it would do on the system, you know, because it's your first time around. So you go ahead and
Alita, get ready for the next battle.
私、戦わなければいけないのでしょうか?
Round 1. Fight.
you get the PSP on there. So when you want to get out of the game, you can just press the back button and it'll back out. Go ahead and go to the exit to menu. And then go ahead and hit exit again. And the game is over. And that's how you get PSP on your phone. So enjoy it, have fun, maybe test out those other emulators if you want a Nintendo One or Sega One or whatever. And have fun with it. Alright? It's Hal Style Nikki G, out.